Hey, what's up, YouTube? Your boy Chris is out on the Gold Wing today. And today I decided to get the bike out to do a little test ride and test out my Sena 50. Today I'm riding with the First Lady. There's the First Lady behind me. First Lady is with me. I'm talking to you on my Sena 50. And the First Lady is connected via the Sena 20. So, baby, are you able to hear me okay on your helmet?
Yes, honey. I think you are actually a little too loud.
Okay. Well, to turn the volume down, you just kind of roll the jog dial forward if you want to turn it down a little bit, or you roll it backwards or roll it behind you to raise the volume. So today I'm out here on the 2016 Honda Gold Wing doing an audio test. I have come to find that with the Sena 50, you don't necessarily have to have the rider and the passenger both with Sena 50s. You could actually connect a Sena 20 to the Sena 50 in the same fashion as connecting a 20 to a 20. For rider passenger scenario, the Sena 20 will work fine with the Sena 50 and the 20S. But if the rider is going to be on their own motorcycle, if they're going to be separate, then I would recommend that both riders have on the Sena 50s. So rider to rider or bike to bike, Sena 50 with the mesh audio. But if you're going to be traveling with a passenger, the Sena 20S would work just as effective as long as they're on the same motorcycle. With the Bluetooth, the range is pretty much short. So if the rider and the passenger are sitting right on top of each other, you could actually take the Sena 50 and connect it to the Sena 20, and you should have some good audio. So that's the way we are connected today, talking to you on the Sena 50, and the First Lady has on the Sena 20. So how's everybody doing? How can you guys hear me okay? How is the First Lady's audio? Baby, how do I sound in your helmet?
Crystal clear, baby. I can hear you very well.
All right, crystal clear. She can hear me very well. Now with the Cardo, they also advertise that you can connect a Sena or a non-branded headset to the Cardo. And that is true. But I found that if you're going to connect a non-branded headset to your main headset, you need to be on the same bike. Like I said, it'll work great for passenger rider scenario. In the past, when I've tried to connect like a Sena 20 to a Cardo on two separate bikes, then the audio was very, very distorted. The volume was low. You couldn't make out what the other person was saying. Keep in mind. So if you guys out there, you still have your Sena 20, they are still effective if you have the Sena 50. Let's pair them together in intercom mode. If you're riding with a group of guys as the Sena 50s, turn on the Sena 50s, go to the mesh, then turn on the Sena 20, and you can tap it one time if it doesn't let the party in, and it will connect. And that way it'll bring the Sena 20 over into the mesh audio with the Sena 50s. But I'll be talking about that and demonstrating that a little bit later. I just wanted to get the bike out today and just do a test ride to see how the audio was going to sound on the motorcycle. So I may even have to turn down the microphone sensitivity on the Sena 50s. I can hear a little bit of wind on the First Lady helmet simply because it seems like when you're riding on the bike, the wind try to flank the rider and get up under the passenger's helmet and cause just a little bit of wind noise. So I don't know if you guys can hear it. I can actually hear it in my helmet, just a little bit of wind, but her volume is loud and clear. So we're just out here doing just a ride today. I'm actually showing 81 on the air temp. Good day for a ride. So First Lady, do you prefer to be riding? When you do ride, do you prefer to ride on the GL 1800 or do you prefer to be on the new bike?
I prefer this bike.
You prefer this bike?
Yeah, it's just what I'm used to. It's more comfortable. It's
Okay.
got all my little bells and whistles that I like.
Okay. Is it the seating position? Is it the armrest?
Yeah, I like the armrest.
Okay. So basically,
It just seems like I'm just more comfortable.
you're more comfortable on the on this bike than you are on the newer Goldwing.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you had to take a long distance trip with me, I assume you would rather do it on this one if that was going to be the case.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, you heard it from the First Lady. She said she'd rather be on the GL 1800 as a passenger comparison to the new Goldwing. So we're just out here doing some tests. Decided to get the bike out. Want to do some audio tests just to see how the audio was going to sound by having a Sena 20 connected to the Sena 50. So have you guys tried to connect your Senas 20s to your 50s? Or what about your Sena 30s? Now, the thing about the 30 and the 50, they do have the dynamic mesh with the noise cancellation. And I think with the Sena 20, the microphone is just always open. So that's probably what you might be hearing. You might be hearing just a little bit of wind noise because in that Sena 20, the microphone will always stay open. So, but I'm hoping you guys can hear me okay. And we're just cruising out here on the Goldwing. I'm sure everybody want to get the ride in as soon as possible because the weather's going to be changing here soon depending on where you live. Here in the South, we can pretty much ride all year around as long as it's not snow and ice. But when you get in some of those northern states, you know, they get some of that inclement weather more often than we do down here in the Mid-South. So get it in while you can because the weather is changing. I'm wearing a jacket. I'm showing about 81 degrees on the air temp. Cruising on the GL 1800 out here on the outskirts of Memphis. And I think we need to stop and put a little fuel in this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we may need to stop and just put a little bit of petrol in here. Maybe stop at the next fuel stop. Top this bike off and continue on our ride. Watching this video, how does the audio sound to you guys? Is it loud and clear? Is it low? Down in the comment section below. We're going to be stopping here in a moment for a fuel stop on the top off the bike. And I'll be checking back with you guys here in a moment. So, baby, have you decided where you want me to take you to eat?
I was thinking we could just go to Frida's.
Where is that at?
You know, get some Mexican food.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, okay, yeah, Frida's up there.
Mall.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that wasn't cool, was it?
No.
Maybe he was asleep. Yeah, that's what it was.
Mm.